Hawa Bahash. Hey, I'm here at the Museum of Sydney, so gonna get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera. All right, and hopefully y'all learn something. So, yeah, 1791. This is the first government house. About 3 years after the foundation stone was made, 15th of May, 1788. I ain't really gonna talk too much. I'm gonna just go ahead and film and as always, you brothers know y'all can just go ahead and pause it if y'all want to concentrate on more. In the interest of time, I'm gonna just go ahead and try to run through it. Hold on 1 second though. Take these headphones off. 1 second. All right, all right. Salaki for that. But yeah, there's a few of them. There's like 10 of these different museums, and this is like one of the main ones. And supposedly this one concentrates on the relationship between Esau and Japheth, the so-called Aboriginal people. There's a name in particular that they go by, and I'm sure it's gonna, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna pop up in the midst of the tour. But yeah, so this is the original. This is the original place where they governed. Because unto this day, although Sydney's not the capital, it's still the biggest city. I think it's estimated that over 55% of the population, lives in the metro area. Yeah, so yeah, like it says, yeah, it's the first government house. This is where Esau really established, his his little mini empire here in Australia. Yeah, in New South Wales in particular, NSW. This is the state or the province. Yeah, so yeah, let's go in. Did they make an effort to do what they were? Yeah, so the first fleet came in 1788. That they were really a partnership, and the answer there is no. I think those first 3 years are a heartbreaking time because you see people of curiosity, goodwill, trying to comprehend each other. For a while, it looked like that something was possible here which hadn't happened anywhere else. Something remarkable might have been achieved. And that dawn closed catastrophically and quickly within a few years.
Ben Long arrives back in Sydney and immediately takes up residence in Government House, perhaps expecting a hero's welcome.
On his first appearance, he conducted himself with a polished familiarity towards his sisters and other relations. But to his acquaintance, he was distant and quite the man of consequence. David Collins, Judge Advocate.
Yeah, they're talking about how they thought something never before done could be done with Esau and Japheth. But see, Esau he ain't built like that, man. All right, he's built. All right, he's built to be the devil. The Bible speaks of. You know, he's not equipped to have continuous like relationships with people. All right, his spirit is get an advantage of you and screw you over. You know. Yeah, so these are the different, ships that initially came. Which a lot of people that initially settled touches on that a little bit. They were convicts, similar to the colonies in the South in the U.S., like in Georgia. Georgia in particular, that was originally a colony of convicts. Yeah, so these are some of the worst of the worst. As they watched the European ships sail into their harbor, the local Aboriginal people could not have conceived the dispossession, disease, and destruction that was to come. If they were in contact with the Gadites, they would have given them a heads up. Hey man, don't let these fucking devils come up in here. As soon as they get in, slaughter them, Hey, but everything's through the spirit, Hey, according to prophecy, we saw he would have the possession of the earth. All right, pursuant to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, so it must needs have been, right? In the first contact between Aboriginal people and first fleeters, there was discernible hostility, but there were also intense curiosity and gestures of goodwill from both sides. Each group was fascinated by but suspiciously observant of the other. Many of the early encounters between officers and Aboriginal people took place in an intermediary zone between sea and shore. Right, intermediary zone because rightfully, the Aboriginal was like, I can't just run up in here, which is how you should be conducted. Excuse me. Just run through these. Look at it. A bunch of convicts, right? Of the 1,500 people embarked on the first fleet, most survived the journey. Many of the 582 male and 193 female convicts on board had languished for years in prison holds in Britain before the journey even got underway. And it's heavy too, right? Because Trump in particular, he talks about, well, look, they're not sending their best. But look, crime is down, all throughout South America. Hey, but really, the Heavenly Father's just doing what Esau did to the other nations, right? All right, dumping the worst of England on the Aboriginal people of Australia. Well, now that's happening to America, right? So hey, everything comes full circle, right? You reap what you sow. Because that's true. You do got a bunch of gangbanging ass Venezuelans. They repping the set, and they there to conquer, right? But it's the same thing with Esau when he came over. Excuse me. All right, so these are some desperate people that was in prison for a while. So the English was like, "Fuck it, man. We got some new land. Let's just dump them over here." And the rest is history, as they say. The rest is history, mate. But to the Aboriginal peoples looking on, the arrival of the ships marked the beginning of an invasion that would catastrophically affect their life. Hey, absolutely. Hey, but now what's happening? All throughout America, all throughout Europe, now Esau's being invaded, right? And that's what you know the Republicans in particular are speaking about. Like, this is an invasion. Hey, Esau has lived by the sword, and he shall die the same way. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, but that's why they got a term called critical race theory, and they want to outlaw stuff like this. Hey, because then you wouldn't feel any type of sympathy and empathy that Esau is attempting to conjure up. So he wants you to feel bad for him. And he wants you to look at him like he's the victim now. That people are just coming to destroy Western civilization, right? Everything that he labored for. But see, if you knew the true history, you'd be like, oh, look, man, you fucking devil. You complaining about the same stuff that you were doing. This is how you establish the land in the first place. Right, Windward military barrier. Yeah, Windward. That's a real popular area not too far from here. Right, all these museums are Esau telling on himself, a man of blood, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because he got all the documents. That's the book of Psalms, the 64th chapter. They shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Like the brother said, brother Allah Yahweh. Yeah, these museums are Esau simply telling on himself. All right, revealing his true history. Yeah, because now, they want to acknowledge, this is Aboriginal land, but, initially there was all about what? Putting them down and putting them on reserves, pretty much reservations, similar to pretty much what they did to Gad. Gad being the so-called American Indians, right? So this devil, he got the same playbook, man. Shalom, brother Daniela. Hey, yeah, 6:25 a.m. Man's up early. Yeah, it's 3:25 out here, so I'm 9 hours ahead of you, if my calculation is correct. Yeah, I'm just here at this museum, Sydney Museum, taking a little look. The history of these. How y'all doing? All right. Yeah, just going into the history. These devils and their relationship with Japheth, because I stopped here yesterday. For me, it's Shabbat, so I stopped by yesterday. I bought. Okay, yeah, Gadigal place, right? So this is what the Aboriginal peoples call themselves, the Gadigal. That's like their tribe in particular. Went to the zoo, and then it's free here. So cool. I'll go to the zoo, then I'll go here, and all the museums are free. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit up another one afterwards. Shalom to you, brother Sakala. Yeah. Hey, nonstop. That's right. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to hit all these museums. It's about 10 of them, and this one's, pretty small. Yeah. All the museums are free entry. They got like a whole, series. And yeah, this one, from what the woman was telling me, this one concentrates more on the relationship, all right, between Esau and Japheth, and the conquering and the colonization. Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to pay for everything in Babylon. Exactly. But see, really, they really just want people to have an understanding of, the history, of how this godforsaken country came about. All right, Kumadichi, right? I guess is another tribe, or sub tribe, the Aboriginal peoples.
I don't know. This is just, you worked with the videographer?
How you doing, sir? All right. Yeah, to answer your question, brother Daniela, I would say yeah. Hey, because really, these folks out here got done dirtier than the rest of the islanders, So I'm thinking there is a good amount of tribes here, because GOC they teach that this is Reuben out here, Hey, which hey, we know that we're scattered amongst all people, but that's just definitely what I thought, upon just being here and going into the history and just like observing them. I was thinking that yesterday. I saw some of the Aboriginal people. I was like, yeah, some of these folks got to be Israelites. So you could tell, man, they seem to be under curses, They seem to be under curses. Hey, just like when I was at the museum, the Filipino museum, they had those Aita people, right? Those are clearly Israelites. In particular, there's Gad. This is just some of their artwork.
Tried to move this people, the Aboriginal people, in this now and that when the voice of the people argued for these and completely the voice was not taken seriously by the Aboriginal welfare and government bodies. But with the backing of the Labor Council in Wollongong, eventually an acre of ground was set aside and the government promised 12,000. Once we got these houses, they then, the council, give access to the sand mining company, dig all the sand out at the back of the homes and right across to the seafloor. Not satisfied with that, they then turned it into a tip. Though these decisions broke the hearts of the people, never once could they break the morale or the spirit of the Aboriginal people. The women became a very strong group of people. We used the old hall, the old tennis hall. We took the miners' bands out there. We had Christmas things. Well, these women, they made reconciliation with the community long before anyone knew anything about the word even reconciliation. They made goodwill with politicians, police, church people, schools. We worked towards the 1967 referendum that Aboriginal people counted in the census, and special laws should not be made for Aboriginal people. Our representatives from Campbell, we went as far as Wallingford Lake in the Victoria border, assist Aboriginal people there to form committees to fight discrimination. These fights then threw up the leaders who fight today. They don't know the meaning of the people because they came through that line. Aboriginal leaders always participated in business, didn't they? Always came down to meet the Campbell people. Faith based on other Aboriginal activists. Always said
But yeah, brother, Sagala, you got a lot of stuff here. This is like I had some tacos yesterday, you know. So it's a real cosmopolitan type city. You know, most of the people here are from like China or Indonesia or something like that, Thailand. So you can get any type of food. I'm gonna try to eat some, I guess what you would call, not indigenous, but you know, food that's associated with Australia. I know they eat a lot of steaks. And then I don't know what to say. When I get to New Zealand, man, I'm just gonna be eating lamb because you notice when we go to the store, most of the lamb that we get, it comes from New Zealand, and I think a lot of steak comes from here in Australia. So current temperature is like 65. It's like being in San Francisco. This weather's kind of like being in San Francisco. You know, I got the little jacket on, and I'm straight. It's spring out here. Yesterday it was real sunny. Look at the Jim Crow Council have issued a summons to every person living here. Yeah. Yeah, just going into the history, them being persecuted by Esau. And like it says in the book of Psalms, the 94th chapter, you know, Esau, he frames mischief by a law, you know. So all these things that he did, it was lawful. You know, convening the legislature and said, well, yep, this is a choice piece of real estate. it doesn't belong to these Aboriginal people. You know, it rightfully belongs to us. We have land rights. You know, this is what Esau does. This is what Esau does.
Not satisfied with that, they then turn it into
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. It's only 2 stories. And yeah, I'm gonna see about going to another one. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, but like I said, they got like 10 of these things, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and hit everything up. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it, folks. Yeah. Yeah, let me walk back down, see if I miss anything. And if not, I'll go ahead and I'll wrap up. Yeah, I think I got this. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, Akim. Hey, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shah. Just a little history, and hopefully I'm gonna go ahead and hit up another one. They're open from 10 to 5, so the ones that I don't get today, I'm gonna try to peep within the next couple of days. I head out on Saturday to go to Melbourne out of One Ratazah, so yeah, I'll go do some filming there as well out of One Ratazah. All right, till next time, shalom.